Welcome back to BFS TV. I'm Matt Monero. I'm here with our friend and founder of BFS, my buddy Rick Sapio.
Hello, everyone.
We want to welcome you guys to Thanksgiving week in the BFS tribe. We're talking about today why it's so important to put our darkness, our frustration away for this period of time and really begin to embrace gratitude.
All right, here's a quote from Melody Beatty, and this is right out of one of the modules of Business Finishing School. Ready? I want you to hear this. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, confusion into clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, and that's what we're going to have on Thanksgiving. It could turn a house into a home, and it can turn a stranger into a friend. Melody Beatty said that. Gratitude is unlocking, and that's why we're talking about it.
Look, I'm fascinated by this topic of gratitude because for most of my life I haven't been very grateful. I thought it had to be difficult. Everything had to be a struggle. I used to refer to it in my office as my constant state of pissed offness. And what a terrible way for me to exist, right? Constantly a little bit angry. I used to use it as fuel. And Business Finishing School has taught me to establish core values that become this foundational principle of what my life exists for, which then transformed the business into what the business is supposed to stand for. And my number one core value in my life is to be a better father to my three boys than my father was to me. And it's very simple, but it provides me as my number one core value this tremendous opportunity for gratefulness all the time. Every minute of every day when I'm with my boys, I'm projecting to them my desire to be a better father to them than my father was to me. And every moment of exchange is an element of gratefulness for me when I do that.
Amen. And I tell the listeners all the time, have gratitude as one of your values. Why not? We were talking prior to the shoot about an acquaintance that we both have, a guy that I've hired twice now. His name is Paul DeGelder. This guy was in the darkest point that almost anyone could ever imagine. His life was almost over. He was out in the ocean. He got his arm bit off. He got his leg bit off by a shark. His life was over in his mind. There he was on the hospital bed. He didn't know if he was going to live. He had infections throughout his body. He lost a tremendous amount of blood. And in that moment he said, I want to be grateful for this lesson. And what was the lesson? The lesson for him was that I can overcome anything. And, I think oftentimes in life we don't think about the negatives as a lesson, right?
He looks at that experience as a gift.
Right.
He says to us that his life is actually better, that he doesn't have a hand and he doesn't have a leg. And if you saw him, he's as handsome as can be. He's fit as a fiddle. The guy's just in awesome shape. He travels all over the world now. That occurrence that he calls a gift ended up getting him to America, which was a dream of his altogether. He has the TV show on the, I don't know if it's National Geo or if it's Animal Planet, I'm not sure. He's all over the place. His life has been enhanced incredibly because of his interpretation of what most people would say was the worst event of his life.
So here's the point of this video. We're going to close out with this. Every negative thing that has ever happened to you is a gift. Don't repeat them, though. We always say in Business Finishing School, people often don't make the same mistake twice. They make it 20 or 30 times. Stop it. All of these dark points in your life and all of these negative things are lessons. So as you go into Thanksgiving and you see all these people, be grateful for their relationship. Don't get caught up in negative family drama. Your life is a gift from somewhere. Use it that way.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, in our BFS tribe. From myself, Matt Monero, and Rick Sapio, we wish you guys a happy, healthy, prosperous Thanksgiving season, and we'll see you back here on BFS TV real soon.